Ladies and gentlemen, listen to me. Don't be lazy. I need you to hear me right now, because this is life or death for your dream. Laziness is the silent killer. Laziness is what steals your future before you even get started. Laziness is what keeps you scrolling while somebody else is grinding. Laziness is the reason your goals are still dreams. Your vision is still blurry, and your potential is still locked up inside you. Everybody wants success, but nobody wants to do the work. Everybody talks about someday. Someday I'll start that business. Someday I'll get in shape. Someday I'll write that book. But lazy people live in someday, and someday is not on the calendar. Let me be real with you. The world doesn't owe you anything. You think opportunities are just going to knock on your door while you're in bed sleeping till noon? No! The world rewards the hungry. The world gives to those who show up every single day. Lazy people hit snooze. Winners hit the ground running. Lazy people say tomorrow. Winners say today. Lazy people want comfort. Winners want greatness. I need you to ask yourself right now, how many dreams have I buried because of laziness? How many times did I say I'll do it later, and later never came? How many opportunities slipped through my hands because I wasn't ready, because I wasn't disciplined, because I wasn't committed? See, laziness doesn't just steal your time. It steals your life. You think you're resting. You think you're chilling. But laziness is robbing you in slow motion. While you're being lazy, somebody else is learning. Somebody else is practicing. Somebody else is networking. Somebody else is out there getting better. And when it's time to compete, you're empty-handed. Don't get it twisted. This ain't about working T for your Arthur C with no break. This is about EFF Ward. This is about discipline. This is about self-control. This is about looking yourself in the mirror and saying, I refuse to be average. I refuse to settle. I refuse to let laziness dictate my destiny, and let me be clear, laze. Kinesis. Isis. A choice. You don't catch laziness like a cold. You choose it. And the good news, you can choose differently. You can choose to get up. You can choose to grind. You can choose to sacrifice. You can choose to dominate. Close your eyes for a second. Imagine the version of you 5 years from now. Is that person successful? Is that person wealthy? Is that person in shape, traveling, making an impact, living their dream? Or is that person broke, tired, overweight, stuck, and angry? That's the cost of laziness. That's the price of excuses. That's the bill that laziness sends you later in life. And it's heavy. So today, right here, right now, you need to make a decision. No more excuses. No more procrastination. No more laziness. You want success, work for it. You want wealth, grind for it. You want freedom, earn it. Laziness has never made anyone rich. Laziness has never built a business. Laziness has never created a legacy. Laziness has never turned a dream into reality. The opposite of laziness is hustle. The opposite of laziness is grind. The opposite of laziness is sacrifice. So when you wake up tomorrow, don't hit snooze. Don't roll over. Don't say, I'll start next week. You start now, because now is all you got. The price of laziness. Listen to me. Laziness has a price tag. And if you don't pay attention, that bill will come due, and it will cost you your dream, your future, your happiness, your freedom. Let me break it down. Laziness doesn't hit you all at once. It's not like one day you're on top of the world and the next day you lose everything. No, laziness is slow. Laziness is quiet. Laziness is sneaky. Laziness is like rust. It eats away at your potential little by little, until one day you wake up and realize years have passed and you got nothing to show for it. The hidden cost of laziness. Let me make this plain. Laziness is expensive, and the cost comes in 4 major areas. Time. Laziness steals your most valuable asset, time. You can get money back, but you can't get time back. Every time you choose laziness, you're giving away hours, days, months, years. Time you could have been learning, grinding, growing, opportunities. Laziness closes doors before you even reach them. While you're lying in bed, somebody else is walking through the doors you prayed for. And when you finally show up, the opportunity is gone because laziness made you late. Confidence. Laziness makes you doubt yourself. Every time you skip the work, every time you break a promise to yourself, your confidence shrinks. And when it's time to step up, laziness has already convinced you that you can't do it. Dreams. The saddest cost of laziness is that it kills your dream. Dreams die when effort dies. Dreams die when consistency dies. Dreams die when laziness wins. I remember when I was homeless, sleeping in abandoned buildings. People look at my success today and they think it just happened overnight. No. I had every reason to be lazy. I was broke. I was tired. I was hungry. But I made a decision. I will not let laziness keep me where I am. See, some of you, you're not broke because of your family, not broke because of your boss, not broke because of the system. You broke because of laziness. You're tired because of laziness. You're stuck because of laziness. You're smart enough. You're gifted enough. You're talented enough. But you won't activate what God gave you because you're too lazy to get up. Too lazy to grind. Too lazy to push. Listen carefully. There are two kinds of pain in this life. The pain of discipline, waking up early, grinding, sacrificing, staying focused. The pain of regret, looking back on your life, knowing you could have done more, but laziness stopped you. Pain of discipline weighs ounces. The pain of regret weighs tons. Which pain you want? Lazy people suffer regret. Disciplined people enjoy rewards. Stop waiting. Start working. Let me ask you something. What are you waiting for? Some of you have been waiting for the perfect moment for years. Waiting until you feel ready. Waiting until you have more money. Waiting until things calm down. And because you're waiting, you're losing. Laziness disguises itself as waiting. Laziness disguises itself as planning. Laziness disguises itself as resting. But at the end of the day, it's still laziness. The myth of the right time. Listen, there will never be a perfect time. Never. If you wait for everything to line up, you will be waiting for the rest of your life. Successful people don't wait. They start. They move with what they have. They use what's in their hand. They build while they climb. Lazy people say, when I get the money, then I'll start. Lazy people say, when I get motivated, then I'll go to the gym. Lazy people say, when the opportunity comes, then I'll prepare. No, you prepare before the opportunity. You move before the motivation. You sacrifice before the reward. Lazy people want the outcome without the process. But the process, I.S. the point. Some of y'all are professional excuse makers. You dress your laziness up in fancy words. I'm not lazy. I'm just tired. I'm not lazy. I'm just overwhelmed. I'm not lazy. I'm just waiting on a sign. Stop lying to yourself. Call it what it is. Lazinesses. Because the truth is, if somebody told you they give you $, think tomorrow to run 5 miles, you'd find the energy. You're not tired. You're unmotivated. You're not overwhelmed. You're undisciplined. You're not waiting. You're wasting time. Wait. The discipline of now, winners have one thing in common. They act now. They don't wait for Monday. They don't wait for January, Saint. They don't wait until their birthday. They don't wait until they feel like it. They start now. Discipline is doing what needs to be done, when it needs to be done, whether you feel like it or not. Laziness is the opposite. It waits until it feels right. And feelings are liars. You don't get fit by waiting until you feel like working out. You don't get wealthy by waiting until you feel like saving money. You don't get successful by waiting until you feel motivated. You move first. Motivation comes after action, not before. Some of you right now, you're watching success pass you by because you're lazy. You're scrolling for entertainment when you should be building. You're binge watching when you should be studying. You're sleeping when you should be grinding. And then you cry about being broke. You cry about being stuck. You cry about being average. But you're not broke because you're unlucky. You're broke because you're lazy. Listen, God gave you talent. God gave you energy. God gave you time. And you're wasting it. You're not lazy because you don't have what it takes. We're lazy because you won't use what you've been given. I dare you, for the next chitties, anytime you hear yourself say, I'll do it later, you flip it and say, I'll do it now. If you need to send the email, send it now. If you need to study, study now. If you need to work out, do it now. If you need to practice, practice now. Don't give laziness the steering wheel. Take control of your life. Lazy people wait. Successful people start. Lazy people hesitate. Successful people move. Lazy people dream. Successful people do. No more excuses. You got to kill laziness before laziness kills your dream. No more excuses. No more delays. No more comfort zones. Laziness is a disease and the cure is work. Laziness will rob you of your future. Laziness will waste your time. Laziness will kill your potential. Laziness will bury your dream. That's the truth. And until you face it, you'll keep living average, keep living broke, keep living stuck. No excuse mindset. Stop saying, hey, I'm tired. I don't feel like it. It's hard. I'll do it tomorrow. Those are lazy words. From this moment forward, you need new language. I'll do it now. I'll push through. I'll find a way. No excuses. Your words create your habits. Your habits create your future. Speak discipline, not laziness. Power of consistency. Success is not about one big move. It's about showing up every single day. Laziness is inconsistent. Discipline is consistent. Lazy people quit when it's uncomfortable. Disciplined people keep going. Lazy people stop when it gets tough. Disciplined people finish what they start. Consistency beats talent. Consistency beats luck. Consistency beats everything. How to break laziness. Wake up earlier. Laziness loves comfort. Beat it by starting your day before everyone else. Move your body. Laziness weakens your energy. Exercise strengthens your mind and willpower. Set daily non-negotiables. Laziness thrives on maybe later. Non-negotiables, force action, cut distractions. Laziness feeds on scrolling, Netflix, gossip. Remove the food source. Stay accountable. Laziness dies when somebody checks on your progress. Laziness is based on feelings. Discipline is based on decisions. Lazy people wait to feel like it. Winners don't care about feelings. They care about results. You don't need to feel motivated. You need to be consistent. You don't need inspiration every day. You need execution every day. You don't need perfect conditions. You need relentless action. From today, I want you to make this vow. I will no longer let laziness run my life. I will no longer let excuses control my future. I will wake up, I will push, I will grind, I will discipline myself until success is the only option. Say it until you believe it. Write it until it's engraved in your mind. Act on it until laziness no longer lives in your body. Discipline is non-negotiable. Listen, laziness is a decision. Discipline is also a decision. You can't have both. You either choose laziness and live average, or you choose discipline and live powerful. There is no middle ground. Laziness, delaying, avoiding, procrastinating, making excuses, waiting for the right time. Discipline, action, focus, execution, sacrifice, consistency, doing it when you don't feel like it. Lazy people dream. Disciplined people execute. Laziness is addicted to comfort. Discipline thrives in discomfort. Growth only happens outside of comfort zones. Comfort makes you weak. Discomfort makes you strong. Comfort keeps you average. Discomfort makes you great. Stop chasing comfort. Start chasing growth. Discipline is not optional. If you want success, it's the entry fee. Lazy people hope. Disciplined people execute. Lazy people wish. Disciplined people work. No one will hand it to you. No one will do it for you. Either you kill laziness or laziness kills you. Laziness is the reason you're behind, the reason you're frustrated, the reason you're living beneath your potential. Every day when you wake up, you enter a battlefield. On one side is laziness. On the other side is discipline. One will win and one will lose. If laziness wins, you lose time. If laziness wins, you lose progress. If laziness wins, you lose respect for yourself. But if discipline wins, you gain strength. If discipline wins, you gain momentum. If discipline wins, you gain results. This is war, and you can't be neutral. Neutral is lazy. Neutral is surrender. Average people are lazy. Average people do just enough to survive. Average people coast through life. Winners refuse to be average. Winners refuse to settle. Winners refuse to live in laziness. You cannot be great and lazy at the same time. You cannot have success and laziness together. You cannot chase comfort and chase greatness in the same breath. Pick one. Greatness or laziness. Success or laziness. Freedom or laziness. Say it with me right now. Laziness is not my lifestyle. Laziness is not my identity. Laziness does not live in me. You are disciplined. You are consistent. You are focused. You are relentless. You are a finisher. You are a grinder. Lazy people talk. Disciplined people act. Lazy people wish. Disciplined people work. Lazy people dream. Disciplined people achieve. Laziness cannot stay where discipline lives. If you want success, you must declare war on laziness every single day. I'm not yelling right now. I don't need to, because you already know the truth. Deep down, you know laziness is killing you. And sometimes the most dangerous enemy is not the one outside. It's the one inside. You've lied to yourself long enough. Stop calling it self-care when it's really self-sabotage. Stop calling it patience when it's really procrastination. To stop calling it waiting for the right time when it's really wasting your life. Let me leave you with this. No more excuses. No more waiting. No more laziness. Only discipline. Only greatness. Only now. Because the world doesn't remember the ones who rested. It remembers the ones who rear end. Because the world doesn't remember the ones who rested. It remembers the ones who ran.